Welcome back. This is the final part of our program tonight, and I'd like to welcome to the studio now the Venerable Lama Samten.
Thank
Hello,
you.
sir. How are you?
Good, yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
You were born in Tibet back in 1947.
Yes, yeah.
That's right. What do you remember of those days?
Yes, actually, Tibetan life is different from here. Over there, it's like we don't have any machinery things, like cars or aeroplanes, trucks, nothing there. But mostly like animals, which is like yaks and horse and goats
Lama?
and sheep.
Lama?
No lama
No,
there.
no lama?
Lama is more Africa things.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why did you come to New Zealand? And when did you come to New Zealand?
1981.
81.
Yeah. Before that, my teacher and he visited to Australia and New Zealand 1979. So he established Buddhist community in Auckland. So the Auckland people actually requested my teacher. So then my teacher said I have to go here. Yeah.
Now, what do you do here in Christchurch? What do you do? What will you do tomorrow when you get up?
Actually, it's like when they're traveling through different people, so my own schedule, sort of the morning I do some meditations, and then after that, whatever the organization people organize, I just follow that. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. You've got a couple of workshops coming up that I'd like you to tell me about.
Sure.
One of them is on Sunday, I believe, and that is, I've lost that bit of paper that had it on, but it's stability of life. What's the first one you're doing? The other one was about suicide, youth suicide.
Yes.
What's the first one?
First one is the balance of everyday life.
Balance of everyday life.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What would you talk about?
The main is that I find our modern world, we have lots of method or the lots of the technology, but not much wisdom. So therefore, it's like we doing too much, and we actually lose the present life. And even you're thinking it's 100 years, you're thinking of organizing, but you actually, your cup of tea is like what taste that you forgotten it.
So it's like getting back to basics.
That's right. Mm. So the main, the balance of your life means that you have organized 50%, but you must enjoy 50% now. Otherwise, you waste your time.
It's not always easy to do that, is it?
Yes, I think if you try. And then
if you try,
yeah.
Against all odds.
That's right.
Now, youth suicide, Wednesday the 20th of May.
Yes, yeah.
Why are you becoming involved in youth suicide?
Because Auckland, I have every month teaching about the youth suicide, because it is set up, because lots of young people, I see they need guidance. And most of the youth suicide is like problem is like each country has different problems, of course, but here actually most problem is like lack of guidance. And the young people basically there's no guidance there, and also parents is too busy to attention to them, and then the society here is like lots of pressure from parents, society, education, sort of actually the young people actually too much pressure. And also because they're young, they haven't seen it, other countries, other problems, so they think it's problem only just me. And then thinking is like themselves like useless people. Sort of they have short-sighted philosophy, and then they think maybe if I kill myself, there's a whole problem solved. So that kind of, I think, ideas here. So therefore, if you have, for example, myself, is like, I'm not judging them. It's just like, if you want to talk with me, I just show them different angles. My life is like, compared with here, is I been myself bottom life. So I just share with them. So sometimes then their problems becomes small. You see? That kind of ideas here.
I read about your life. It wasn't easy.
No, not easy, definitely not. Yeah, because I was 12 years old. Actually, I lost all my entire family. Yeah.
That was when the Chinese...
Yes.
What year was that?
1959.
59.
Yeah.
The Chinese came in and so many people died, didn't they?
Yes,
And
yes.
did you lose your family there?
Yeah, when enemy came, we escaped, so like 40 family together, but in India we made it, only 3 people made it. The rest
And you
died.
you lost your uncle who gave you your first education, didn't he?
Yes, yes, yeah. He was in a cave, he don't want to come, so he stayed there. So,
A cave?
Yes.
He lived in a
I
cave?
lived in a cave, yeah. I grew up with caves.
You did?
Yes. And I born with a tent. And I stayed with my uncle and stayed 5 years and with caves. So then my family ran, we escaped, and then my uncle, he don't want to go. So he stayed at home. Yeah.
That tent you talked about, how many people lived in that tent?
Actually, we have 13 family members.
13?
Yes. I have 5 sisters, 4 brothers, including 10 children, 2 fathers and 1 mother.
2 fathers?
Yes.
You've
yeah.
got 2 fathers?
Yes, yeah. In Tibetan custom, we have makes family strong. Actually,
I'm trying to understand this. Only one person can be your real blood father, right?
Yeah.
So one was and one wasn't?
Yeah, Tibetan actually tradition is like if you have 2 brothers, 1 wife, or even sometimes 5 brothers, 1 wife. Yeah, it's different from here.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my father, 2 father means the brothers. Yeah, all brothers.
Do you still have brothers and sisters alive?
No, all died. I'm the only survivor. Yes.
Will you ever go back?
Yeah, actually, since I become New Zealand citizenship, I've been back to twice. Yeah. But still, I haven't been in my birthplace yet.
You haven't?
No, only just capital of Tibet in Lhasa.
Would it be too difficult to get to your birthplace?
Yes, quite hard.
Maybe one day you will, though?
Yes, I think it's, I'm hoping maybe I go in year 2000.
In the year 2000?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing some marvellous work here in New Zealand.
Thank you very much.
I hope that both of your seminars go very well for you, and that people come along, and particularly the one with the youth suicide, because it is a problem.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
And you might just be able to change the balance.
Yes, sure, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so very much for coming in tonight.
Thank you, yeah, thank you.
Well, that's our program for tonight, and I do hope that you've enjoyed it. We'll have another one tomorrow night. Until then, good night.